Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's August. It's hot outside. Something like 36, maybe 40 degrees. Crazy. Global warming, they say. Forests on fire. There is a COVID-19 outside. So I thought it's better to go out and have some fun. But where would you go in such a weather? It's too hot outside, so big trips here in this region, especially to the south, you don't want to do this. It's not fun. So where do we go? I think the best place to go and visit is, as usual, the Judean Kingdom. It is just in our backyard here. It's easy to reach, not far away, and there's always good stories to find. Last time we were here, we discussed the story about David and Goliath, the first kingdom, but now I'm going to take my friends and we are going to speak about what happened here in the big rebellion against the Roman. It was the first rebellion against the Roman, that was the first out of three. It ended in a terrible defeat, and I don't want to go into all the story because it's a long one. So who is going? The geriatric motorcycle group, as usual. We have new motorcycles, we have old friends, and it should be fun. And I wish that you will have fun as we are going to have. So let's go. We took off very early in the morning to avoid the heat and met at the Paz gas station in Mesilat Yesharim, just at the footsteps of the mountains of Jerusalem and the western border of all Judea. A short ride took us to our final destination, Hurvat Itri, the old Jewish settlement during the Second Temple, believed to be destroyed at the Big Rebellion. We left home, and after a ride of some 45 minutes, we arrived to our meeting point. The sun was just coming up, and the temperatures were relatively low. I found out that Ronella just applied for motorcycle license, Yadin was in the process of upgrading his license, and my sister did not really have a new jacket. It was nice to meet all the old friends and to find out that Amir found himself a new friend. The first Jewish-Roman War, sometimes called the Great Jewish Revolt, was the first of three major rebellions by the Jews against the Roman Empire, fought on Roman-controlled Judea, resulting in the destruction of Jewish towns, the displacement of people, and appropriation of land for Roman military use, as well as destruction of the Jewish temple. Okay, so the fun begins. We are going to ascend all the way to very close to Jerusalem. This road is beautiful, it's twisty. I have to be very careful over here. Although I stop from time to time to make sure we are all together, I managed to lose Yadin and Amir somehow. But no worries, we all met again at Hurvat another historical place, this time for breakfast. We are now heading south to a place which is called Hurvat We'll tell you more about it later on. Over there we are going to have breakfast. Looks like we lost some of the group behind us. Hopefully they will get there. Massimo already reported present over there. But there's a beautiful sight. You can almost see the sea from here. We are going down now, going south towards the Elah Valley, where the famous battle between David and Goliath took place. And so far it's very nice, it's not so warm. So we will have a breakfast, we'll listen to a lecture about the big rebellion. Hopefully the lecturers will find his way to where we are supposed to meet. And because he's lost somewhere, just got a phone call from them. They found themselves in some kind of roundabout, and hopefully they will find a way. I think that the best second invention after the wheel was obviously the cell phone, as a short phone call brought the lost sons home quickly. The Great Revolt began in the year 66 AC. Originating in Roman and Jewish religious tensions, the crisis escalated due to anti-taxation protests and attacks upon Roman citizens by the Jews. The corrupted Roman governor, Cassius Florus, responded by plundering a second temple, claiming the money was for the emperor, and the next day launching a raid on the city, arresting numerous senior Jewish figures. This promoted a wider large-scale rebellion, and the Roman military garrison of Judea was quickly overrun by the rebels. As it became clear the rebellion was getting out of control, Cassius Gallus brought in the Syrian army based on the 12th Legion, the Fulminata, and reinforced by auxiliary troops to restore order and crush the revolt. The Syrian Legion was ambushed and defeated by Jewish rebels at the Battle of Bet Horon, with 6,000 Romans massacred. The experienced and unassuming General Vespasian was given the task by Nero of crushing the rebellion in Judea province. Vespasian's son Titus was appointed as second in command. Given 4 legions and assisted by forces of King Agrippa II, Vespasian invaded the Galilee in 67. Within several months, Vespasian and Titus took over the major Jewish strongholds of the Galilee. Owing to civil war and political turmoil in Rome, Vespasian was called to Rome and appointed as an emperor in 69. Titus moved to besiege the center of rebel resistance in Jerusalem in the early of the year 70. The Romans finally succeeded in breaching the defenses of the weakened Jewish forces in the summer of 70. This road will take us all the way to the Elah Valley, where the famous battle between David and Goliath took place. But we will go somewhere to the east to visit these old Jewish settlements from the Second Temple time and the big rebellion. Time is almost 10 o'clock in the morning and the temperature rose to 30 degrees. Good enough. We are going to finish this small trip before those will rise until 36 or something they will say. So we are in good time. Hurvat Itri, here we go. goats. Hello, goats. After riding in small roads close to the old border of 1967, we reached Hurvat Itri and climbed to see the historical ruins. It was also a good time for our Shepherd Sling workshop. Sling is a projectile weapon typically used to throw a blunt projectiles such as stone, clay, or lead sling bullet. It's also known as the shepherd sling. Someone who specializes in using sling is called a slinger. The Bible provides a famous slinger account, the battle between David and Goliath from the first book of Samuel. A sling, easily produced, was a weapon of choice for shepherds fending off animals. Due to this, the sling was commonly used weapon by the Israeli militia. Goliath was tall, well-equipped, and experienced warrior. Unarmed and equipped only with the sling, David defeats the champion Goliath with a well-aimed shot to the head. The workshop was a great success, especially for the boys. Well, Some did better than others. It was time to go back to our motorcycles as the temperature rose to 36 degrees. Home was only 1 hour away. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And hope to see you in our new episode.